Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Chambliss at Sound Waves Heal. Welcome to Arcturian Channeled Answers Masterclass, where we will be learning more about the channeled Arcturian Blue Healing Light that they wield and that we've been attuned to already in TAG, if you're a member of TAG, but otherwise being attuned to it, knowing about it, learning how to use it, how we can use it is going to be really fun. And we'll be learning about the Arcturian lane of self-love healing they've been telling me about. We're going to do this through trance-channeled messages from both the Arcturians and Paul the Venetian, who is an ascended master. So what are the Arcturians here to teach us? Who is Paul the Venetian? More about him, answers in general about them, from them, and also, of course, an Ascension update. So thanks for joining us. So today we're going to be bringing forth 4 Arcturians to answer our questions or just to give us some information that they think will help us at this time in Ascension and whatever else they think it will help us with. And we're bringing forward Zebway, Theenu, Faraben, and Loli. Also Paul the Venetian. So who is Paul the Venetian? He is an ascended master. He's known to be incarnated as the artist Paolo Veronese, 1528 to 1588 in Italy. And this was supposedly his last incarnation on Earth. He is regarded as the master of the third ray. So what is the third ray? These are just concepts you may be familiar with, but the third ray of adaptability or active intelligence is expressed as instinct and the color green. And we won't go too much into all the rays, but you can look up the 7 rays. So here's a picture of Paul the Venetian from Kyle Gray. And you can see that he's wearing green, so the color greens, but also he's known as being from Venus as well. And you can see this high heart rose kind of, or is, kind of symbol of that, the high heart chakra helping with self-love, like beings of Venus do help us with love, self-love. So he's got this whole green and pink healing vibe going on with him. So I really love him. And so we're going to ask him about himself as well. So those are the first things that we're going to do. So let's start. Let's start with Zebway, who I have already channeled at least once, at least written. So let's see what Zebway has to say. I get the feeling of him being male and sort of medium height, very much a silver look. I get different looks for Arcturians, and this is what he looks like to me. Sometimes the Arcturians to me just look like light, expressions of light. But Zebway to me looks like sort of a silvery gray, a silvery skin. So let's see what he says. Who are you, Zebway? I am Zebway, and we are many kinds from Arcturus, of course, many beings from many realities and time factions. So there are many different kinds of Arcturians. That is true. I am foremost a healer and exist on the outside of the star or the planet. We are not beings of a planet so much anymore, the beings that I am a part of. And what can I say about us? We are here to help you in this ascension. This is the most important thing you should know about us. We are here. We want to help. We want to help you channel our blue light of healing, as you call it, or as we sometimes call it. This is a healing modality that is available to you to bring through. This is the modality that we are using. And you may see us as blue light or see our light in the color blue, or you may just see it a different way. That is possible. But this is what we bring through. We do like to bring you up on a higher plane while you are sleeping to help you heal. If you ask us to, we'll put you in our blue healing Arcturian chamber of light and heal you ourselves by channeling our own light through our hands, And we are happy and glad to do so. Okay. We jumped right into the blue healing light. So that's kind of how I see it too. It's interesting. So I guess he's saying, you know, if you don't see it as blue, it's no big deal. It's still there. So if people see or feel or know things in different ways, and that's totally fine. I tell people that all the time. You know, it's not always about seeing something clairvoyantly or knowing things or seeing things the way other people see them. It doesn't mean that it's not right if you see it a different way. Also was just kind of showing me like there are different shades of perception is kind of what he's saying. I want to ask him while he's here, Zebway, what is the Arcturian lane of self-love healing? And then we'll bring some of the other beings through. It is a lane of light, the lane of light that you can hook into, connect to this lane of light. Think of it as a highway of light that vibrates high above you, but really it is in a higher dimension. Many times you could be connected to these sort of lanes in a lower frequency, which may cause problems in your energy field or your manifestation efforts, and you may not be aware of it. And so we ask you to instead to unplug from any other lanes that could be destroying your health or keeping you from being healthy and well, and instead plug into our self-healing lane, bringing you to this vibration. We would love to help you heal. The way that that might work is it is implied that you agree, that you are accepting our healing help, that we will come and heal you in your sleep, and that you will also come to new conclusions of how to heal yourself. Maybe you'll meet someone who will help you. Maybe you will have an inspired thought from us, which will help you to be better. And so listen when you feel these come through, these thoughts. They're often from us and other beings trying to help you, such as your spirit guides. We are very happy to be here and to help you connect to this. This is Rachel. It is super wild to channel Zebway because his fingers feel so weird. They're very like thin with a little ball on the end, and they feel really long and strange. While I'm trancing him. Okay, so that is about the self-love healing. From what he's saying, it's not just about self-love, even though that is what they are helping us with this month in TAG, but also about healing the body. So that is really great because, you know, we all need this health boost or this health help because our world is so toxic right now. There's literally toxins in everything and being dropped from the sky, and everything's in our water and our treatments and our food, you know, everything. So that's really great. I'm glad to find out about that. I'd also like to ask, Theenu wants to come forward. How does it work with self-love? How does that work? Okay, so Theenu looks different, tall and thin, more humanoid, and blue. So see a blue, I'm not sure if it's a blue cast or blue skin. We'll see. You know, clairvoyance isn't like watching a movie, not for me anyway. So we'll bring in Theenu and see what, and I feel a little, maybe not male and female, maybe non-binary. Okay, let's see. Maybe, I don't know. It's going back and forth for me. I am Theenu. I have been many beings in Arcturus and around Arcturus. And so you may see me in many different variations of different beings I've been. I've been on other planets as well, but I consider Arcturus my home and who I work with to help others, for I am on a different plane, what you might call the other side, and not currently in a body at this time, vibrating very high and happy to help you. And so the self-love, you do know that self-love is one of the ways that you have chosen to ascend through. This is in everyone's timeline for ascension, that you learn truly to love and forgive yourself in this very difficult and heavy place that you're in. And by doing so, you are able to extend that love to many, to love without boundaries, to love without decisions or judgments, to just plain love everything. And it is something that may be hard to envision for yourself, but is absolutely the reason you are here, for every single one of you. And so you're going to have to really work at the self-love. And the irony is that who wants to work at self-love? When your self-love is low, you don't feel worthy to work on the self-love. And so it gets put on the back burner as you find many other things to do, heal others, help others, do many 3D tasks, but heal thyself, maybe not on the priority list, as you would say. And so I'm here to tell you that self-healing, self-love, so important. And if you can only feel that true self-love, you can also be healed, because now you are worthy. When you really know how worthy you are, you will see and understand that healing yourself, healing your body, is as simple as the allowing of it. You are so more powerful than you know. And so once you really are loving yourself that much, you can just click into the highest expression of health for your body. And we are so happy to help you work on this so that you can really get there. That is one of the main things that we are so excited to bring through in the attunement, and also a bit in the meditation, to really help you learn to hook into the self-love healing highway, and the healing highway in general, and also to use our blue light, which can help you get there. So these two things together can really help you heal and help you learn to love all, and help you get to that next huge step of ascension, because that is the biggest step for the whole world of Earth to achieve, that really makes ascension possible. And it is more than possible. It will happen. It is destined to happen. And so you are destined to figure it out. But we would like to help you do it sooner, for it is a timeline or two of how fast you will get to ascension. And I know that you would like to get there faster. Thank you, Theenu. You feel so, I don't know, joyful. We have two more Arcturians, but I feel like we really need to bring in Paul the Venetian, because, I've kept you in suspense about him long enough. Paul the Venetian has been showing up in many of my sessions for others, and even in my own session, he appeared, and I just felt that he really needed to come through. And at first I was like, well, if he's from Venus, why would he be coming with the Arcturians? Like, that makes no sense. And then I was like, maybe he's also Arcturian. And then with speaking with another lightworker that I work with quite a lot, Gia Triunfo Hooper, she also said, he's Arcturian. So I was so glad to get that confirmation that he also spent time with Arcturians, or in Arcturus, or around Arcturus, as it might be. And so let's bring him in and see what he wants to say to us. Hello. There are many expressions of being. Here you are in a very heavy, heavy time. There's much to work on. A lot of shadow work and deep excavating of old pain to release. It's difficult. I see you all struggling with it, and it is hard. We would like to bring you a lightness of being, self-love, healing, but mainly an appreciation again of things that bring you joy and happiness, things that lighten your being. And I would like to speak of art, music, dancing, all of these beautiful arts and all the ways that art is expressed on your planet. So many, many ways. There's the theater. There is going to listen to music in many, many ways, not just symphony or opera, but your favorite band, your local band, maybe chanting mantras as this one does in a band, and really all the ways that you can bring music forward for joy and enjoy that music. Even just playing music more often. What about art? Have you been neglecting some type of art that you are interested in? Art has so many ways to be expressed as well. Perhaps your art is scrapbooking. Perhaps it is crocheting. Perhaps it is true art that is considered true art, but it's all art. Maybe it's drawing or painting or creating something with your hands, jewelry, or in many, many, many ways that it can be expressed in. Have you been doing that, or have you been putting it off? If you have been putting these things off, if you used to sing or dance or do some sort of art or make something with your hands, express yourself in some way, and you haven't been doing it, let's bring that back now. There are many structures on your planet which are keeping these arts suppressed. Yes, that's true. And so you won't be reaching for it as often as you should. And let's bring that back. Play some music, do some art. Even if you have no talent, as you may say, it does not matter. I'm sure you've seen many art pieces sell for millions that look like a child did it. It's all in the vibration of the piece, is it not? You can take some finger paint of a 2-year-old and some paper and just express yourself with fun, or dance around your house, or go dancing, or listen to music, anything to bring up that vibration through all these ways of art. So important. And I want to bring that forth because you need that reminder. And this is why I'm here. Let's bring this lightness of being and this expression of art back into your life, because what are you seeking? Joy. Joy. And that is what we need to be expressing more in the lives of humans now. Joy needs to be expressed more. There's a reason why I have not incarnated on Earth since the 1500s, and that is because it has gotten much heavier. And this time is very, very heavy. And I wish to observe and help. You are brave enough to be there. And so I'm glad to see you there. I'm proud of you. And I'm just here to remind you and to help you reconnect with art in some way. Can't think of a way? I'll send you a thought. You think. Later on, do a little meditation. Ask me to help. I'm going to help you think of something, if it's not come to your mind already, of how you can express yourself with this thought of some kind of art to bring your vibration up. That's awesome. Curtain band, that's what the word he couldn't find in my brain. And I couldn't send it to him. He was pretty deep in there. I'm in a kirtan band. We just started. It's fun. We're just singing mantras and so uplifting, and I get to sing, but it's not opera, so it's easy, and it's actually a little bit low for me, but it's fun. I love doing it. And we have our first gig next week. So just a little fun. Okay. Well, that's enough about me. Let's bring in the Arcturian Faraben. I'd like to ask Faraben, what are the Arcturians here to teach us? Faraben feels very female to me, very willowy. And she seems more light to me, more light. And I'm not seeing her very well. Not sure she's as humanoid as maybe, a Theenu. Hello and welcome. we are very thrilled and honored to be here to speak with you through this medium. We are so glad you're watching. We're sending you so much love. Just so happy that you want to learn about us and are joining in this month to really connect with us, and so that we can help you be better light workers. If you don't consider yourself a light worker, well, just wait a few months and then you will. That's how it works now. If you are looking for ascension, there is some light work for you to do. It may not look like what this medium does. It may look totally different, but there is a path for you, which includes how you will bring joy and lifting of vibration to the world in some way. We're so proud of you. The Arcturians are here to help you. Yes. Why are we here? Well, actually, we have a contract with Earth that we will help the humans. For humans actually you're part of us. You are part of our DNA. We have helped to make you, our ancestors or some of us. And so we are here for your whole ride. And it's really so amazing that now you are in touch with us, that we can speak with you, that we're here for ages. You didn't know we were here, and we were just observing you, like you might watch a TV show. and we were just observing, and there are many groups who do know that we're here, and have always known we were here in more rural places, but for the most part, you didn't know, and now you do. It makes us very happy that we can come forward and just tell you what to do, to tell you how you can help yourself. And we're here for that. We're so glad. And so just think of us sort of vibrating in a higher space, watching over you, not in any kind of way, but just for help whenever you're asking for help, or we're guiding you. And we're so happy to do that. We're contracted to help you with ascension, and you're going to do it. It's not an if. That's why we're here. It really is. It's why we're here. We want to help you heal. We want to help you love. We just want to help you learn to love yourself, so that you can love everything. Wouldn't that be nice? I hope you're feeling our love. I love her. Oh my gosh, I feel so good. This is really fun. I love my job. Okay. I'd forgotten how fun it is to channel these beings. I haven't done it in so long. We did connect with the Arcturians, I think, in 2019, and they brought through it was beautiful. The old masterclass attunement to the Blue Healing Light. I think it was the meditation for the Blue Healing Light, and the attunement was for psychic help, for raising your psychic clairs, and they help so much. And that's included in this month, of course. In TAG, we have so much of the past TAG in the program all the time, so it's so nice to have them back. Okay, Loli, also female. I don't know what she is. She seems to me, she's a little bit like Zebway, where she has the same kind of similar hands. She's very tall. They all seem very tall and like slender. I mean, as compared to humans, but I'm getting a very yellow vibe from her. I don't know if it's her auric field, or maybe if she's some sort of like animal or elemental, or, because even our animals are multidimensional. If we could talk to them, I imagine it's that way on many planets. I don't know. Maybe she's just what she is, but let's bring her through. And see, maybe she can give us an ascension update, because we always need an ascension update. Okay, Loli. Hello. You are right. I am not of a type of Arcturian that you may see often. And we'll leave it at that. An ascension update. Yes. But I'd like to tell you a little bit about ourselves first. The Arcturians, we are a race of beings who come from Arcturus, which is known as a star, And many of us live in the space around Arcturus, either in a sort of higher vibrational field or in constructs that are think of it like a spaceship, although they can be multidimensional. We live there, and then we also travel to many places to help beings such as yourself, and this is the work that we do. So that is why it's said to be contracted. This is what we have agreed to do to help you all. And we exist in many dimensions and many places, and we're quite prolific. And so many of you may feel very connected to us as starseeds, feeling that you're an Arcturian starseed. We're so happy to see you here. If you do or if you don't, we're happy to help you. We're here to help all the humans. So an update. So there is a way to get to ascension faster than the timeline you're on now. It looks a bit like a wormhole. It's a fast track. And that is if everyone works a little bit deeper. This is not for you to worry about anyone but yourself. But if you're watching this, to really, really dig into the shadow work. It's difficult. And that's why we're here this month, to help you balance that with joy and with lightness of being. So when you have this shadow work come up, or when you have a problem coming up, or you're working through something that needs to be released, know that as you release it, as it comes up, as you do your work, you're not going to then wallow in that. You're going to do your work. You're going to set some time apart. You're going to do that work, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 5 minutes every couple of hours as you can, to think about it, release it, maybe have a session, do all the things that help with it in mind. And then at the rest of the time, you need to balance a higher vibrational space. So you're going to, okay, I've done my work for today, and I am making progress. You want to say something positive, and now it's time to have some fun. I'm going to put that on the back burner. I'm going to come back to it tomorrow at 12. Or when it feels pressing, and also because it needs to have some time to just really release. And so if you just keep working in this way, you'll find that things are released. When will you know it's released? Well, I believe you'll just almost forget about it. It'll occur to you later, I haven't thought about that in a while. It must be really gone. Time to work on the next thing, which I'm sure you already will be at that point. That really, we really guide you, and your spirit guides guide you. So, just when the thoughts come up, you're going to have to work with it and release. You may need to do some really heavy releasing, maybe some sort of work with a counselor or spiritual worker, healing something. You may have to do something like that to really, really dig in. Many of you do this regularly, and that's wonderful. For those of you who don't have the resources to do that regularly, then try to find a way in which you can work with it with someone in mini bursts, or in a way that can be helpful with someone. So that is where you are. There is a way to get there faster, and that is just this work. I wish I could tell you that everything's going to change this year, in the next few months. It's not really true. You're still going to have another year of working on yourself, and as this one would say, rolling your eyes at the government, but you can stay in that ascended space by knowing that you're on the right track. And unfortunately, there's no magic pill. There's no magic pill. You're just going to have to work through your stuff and do all the things that you're supposed to do in this life that you contracted for yourself. And this is the nitty gritty of it. And so you're just going to have to, strap on your seatbelt and go for the ride. That's where you are. That's where you are. And that's okay. That's exactly where you should be. We're here to help. So call on us. Well, I wish there were better news. Hang on and enjoy the ride. Okay. I guess that's what we'll do, that Ascension update. So I forgot to put it on the screen, but the Ascension update we just got from Loli. You can rewind if you just came to this spot. But yeah, Okay, well, I mean, that's what I've been hearing, nothing huge except for, yeah, knowing that things are getting crazy, but we don't really have to be part of that. Meaning that when crazy stuff happens on the news, don't dig into that and how much it aggravates you and how horrible it is, because then you're just lowering your vibe. Like, that's the whole point of all that. We don't want to do that. We need to instead remind ourselves why we're here. We're working on ourselves. We're vibrating high. We're connecting to these beings like we do in TAG. I'd love to see you there if you're not watching this in TAG, but on YouTube. But I really, really think this is how we'll get there. Just working on ourselves, working with the high vibrational beings who want to help us. So I'd love to help you if you want to do that. I think TAG Lightworkers is a great place to start. And of course, I can help connect you to your spirit guides in a trance mediumship class if you're interested in that. But just in general, find someone to help you get there or get there. Let's just work on ourselves. And, there's really no other way to get around it. Unfortunately, that's what we came here to do, right? But that's okay, because this month we're gonna attune to the Arcturian lane of self-healing. We're gonna use this blue healing light on our clients, on ourselves, or we're gonna get to know Paul the Venetian and all these beautiful Arcturians, which I just can't wait. And I think that these are pretty good answers that they gave us. So I really enjoyed this. I hope you did too. If you have any comments, please put them below in the comment section, whether you're watching this on TAG or later when it publishes near the end of the month on YouTube. So thank you all so much for coming, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. I'm Rachel Chamness.